And our last law, number 8, and one that I said I'd get back to, is the law of networking. This law, to a certain extent, is an offshoot of law number 7 because it's about who knows you and who you know, and it's about building relationships. But it's also a skill in and of its own. It's about creating contacts and connections that help you to be in the right place at the right time. Networking is a skill that helps you create your own luck. Networking is about meeting people, and it's important. It's important that you know people outside your circle. It's important that those people know you. We've focused up till now mostly on the conversations and relationships that you have with your boss and a few higher ups. Your boss is probably the single most influential factor in whether you get promoted or not. But don't neglect the others in your organization as well. Make a point to get to know everyone in your organization to whatever extent is possible. Know them at least by first name and by last name if you can. Know a little something about them. You never know whose lips your name will cross when suggestions for filling a position are made. And it can be even more indirect than that. If anyone ever had any misperception of you, if they heard something in the rumor mill, the only way it can be dispelled is if they've met you personally. We used to talk about the reputation you had at work. Today, your reputation is called your brand. It's what you're known for, what image you conjure, and in today's career environment, we talk about building your brand. Part of building your brand is advertising, and networking is advertising. It makes people aware of you. It builds relationships across departmental and organizational divides. Suppose your boss gets a promotion and you get a new boss. Wouldn't it be nice not to start from scratch building that relationship with your new boss? Wouldn't it be nice not to lose all the time and work you've put into moving forward by skipping a few steps and having your new boss know at least just a little about you? Or to at least start out with a positive perception about you? Networking creates opportunities. It develops your people skills and fast tracks you on the road to advancement. Start now. Make a goal of meeting one new person a day or 3 people a week and start cultivating those relationships. In some way or another, over the course of your career and your life, you'll see the payoffs. And a little subcategory of this, let's call it law number 8.5, is find a mentor. One recent study found that in 4 out of 5 promotions, those promoted had a mentoring relationship with someone higher in the company who helped spread the good word about them. Not only that, mentors are good sources of information and guidance. Someone who's higher up has had some great stories to tell about how they got there, and probably some good tips. A mentor may be more willing to share honest feedback about areas of weakness or people skills you might need to improve because the nature of the relationship is to help you grow and develop. How do you choose a mentor? Find someone you think you'd like to get to know. Find someone you admire. Aim high and don't worry about whether they have the time. They'll figure that part out. It doesn't have to be a big commitment. Ask if you can simply show them your career plan and get feedback. Ask if you can check in with them from time to time for feedback and guidance. Once a month, half an hour on the phone, or even an email relationship is fine. They're probably good at setting goals and can help you to refine yours. They'll probably have some good input on the timeline you put on your career plan and help you tweak areas that maybe aren't quite realistic or even speed up areas and raise the bar for you. They have important connections and can get you in front of important contacts. They can open doors for you. Get you on a committee or board. And oh yeah, don't be afraid to ask someone. There's power in boldness. I had a client come running up to me one day, breathless and obviously very excited. I said, "What's going on?" She said, "I asked so-and-so, a person we had discussed who was very well placed in the company, to be a mentor, and he said yes." She said, "I never expected him to say yes, so I said, 'Really? Why would you do that?' And he said, 'I know it took a lot of courage to ask me that, and I admire that. So yes, that's the kind of person I'd be willing to spend time with.'" Most people at the top had mentors or someone who took them under their wing, or they got a break at some point in their lives. It gives them pleasure, and it helps them too. If you don't have a formal mentoring program at your organization, just go ahead and ask someone. And there's lots of information on the internet on how to start a program. What a great project to advance your networking skills and showcase your initiative, innovation, and leadership skills. So, we've identified some of the big activities you need to start to successfully manage and advance your career. In my research for this program, I Googled dozens of articles on career advancement, many of them with lists of tips you can use. You can read about dressing for success, building your brand, find templates for creating your career plan. I hope what I've emphasized to you is that your career path is as unique as you are, and it's really about you. It's about developing yourself as a person and as a value to your organization. It's about finding what you like to do and using your unique talents. Your career path isn't static. It's dynamic and ever-changing. There are too many factors out of our control to think that we can create a plan and follow it exactly. The skills you've learned here are meant to give you the personal skills you'll need to adapt those changing forces and build flexibility into your plan. They're meant to help you foresee, predict, and dodge the unexpected or unplanned. These are tools you can use to simply help you manage and enjoy the work you do. So, whatever your goal, doing the best you can in the job you have, or fast-tracking to the top of the ladder, remember, the man at the top of the mountain didn't fall there. So enjoy the journey, and best of luck.